Well, I want to welcome everybody back to Styrene Relics. I picked this up over at my Hobby Lobby a couple days ago. They had them; their kits are on sale. So instead of $46, I got it for $27. And I've been wanting a big 1/16 scale 57 for quite a while, and I've been wanting the hard top, and I guess that's not going to happen. I had one in my hand this spring at the Detroit show, and the body. I had a body and chassis in my hand, and I didn't buy it. I wished I had now. Tough to find kit. Anyway, I thought, well, my second choice would be that 55 Nomad, and I'm having a hard time finding that. Of course, the elusive 57 Nomad, I'll never own one of those unless they repop it. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and grab this. And I know it's a convertible. It's not my choice that I wanted, but I thought I could make it work. So I get it home, open it up, and guess what? There's no convertible top to it. All you get is a boot. So, yeah, I'm kind of bummed out about that. So, the plan for me is I'm going to put a tonneau cover over the back seat, and I think I'm going to cut the trunk open. I haven't decided just yet, but I think that's what I'm going to do. The idea in my head is gasser. So I'm going to need to make a roll cage, and I've been studying that. Very, very few of these convertibles were made into gassers, but there were a handful, and I mean a handful. Just that's about it. Actually, I can find more stock car convertible stuff than I can 55, the tri-5s, and so I'm kind of using their take on the roll cage, and I might modify it just a little bit myself, and we'll see how I can do it. So the game plan for me is to cut the inner fender wells out, and I'll use fender headers on it, and the dumps that'll come out into the fenders, and we'll see what I can do with that. So I'm finding out that the 1/16 scale 3D stuff is not cheap, but it's doable. So I'm going to try and do that with this, and I'm going to try and 3D a lot of this stuff, only because I want to see what the 3D is all about, and I want to build this and push my limits, I guess, is what I'm getting at. So anyways, I'm looking at a quick change rear end. I'll have ladder bars, possibly some wheelie bars. I'm not sure just yet how I want to go about that. I do and I don't. It just depends on how I end up building this. But a quick change rear end, and ladder bars, and or slapper bars. I'm really leaning towards the ladder bars the way I want to do it. But if I have to tone it down a little bit, meaning engine wise, then that's what I'll do. Cut the trunk open and put the battery back here, and then wire it tonneau cover this, and like I say, roll cage, probably 2 coming down and then 1 going forward. I kind of was thinking about trying to find some bucket seats, but everything's too new for what I want. So I thought, well, what I will do is, I've got, since I've been over at my brother's place emptying it out, I got this idea from Rob Tibbetts, Papa Rob from Papa's Model Carving Room, and he says these work out great for pleats. See that? I don't know if you can make it out. So I'm thinking about pleating the seats with that stuff, and pleating the door cards. I have some vinyl I'm going to use for this. I do want to go to my Joann Fabrics or whatever around here and see if they got something with a smaller grain. My vinyl that I have has got a little bit bigger grain than I care for, so we'll see what I come up with on that. Moving forward continually, I have found an old moon tack, 3D tack that I'm really liking. B&M floor shifter, really liking that. Some gauges. I may even make those gauges. I'm not real sure just yet. I'm thinking of pleating the firewall. I want to redo some of the firewall because it's all it doesn't look good. It's real cheap looking. There's no detail to it. So I'm thinking about pleating that, and then cutting out the wheel wells like I was saying. And I'm looking at possibly dropping some coin on a 409 blown. And if I don't go with the blown, it'll be tunnel ram with two 4s on it. And we'll see how it goes with that. The plan is to cut the front bumper off and run just the grill. And it depends on how I want this to set. I can't decide if I want it to set lower or up real high. But if it sets low, the wheel arches here will get cut out and then moved all the way up to the chrome trim here so that the slicks will fit underneath it. And I'm thinking, if you're going to build 1/16 scale and you're spending all that money, you might as well buy a set of radar rims and white wall tires with the white wall cheater slick. So yeah, that's just money. That's all it is. It's just money. So I just I'm just eat bologna and hot dogs for the rest of the month. So that's the plan, guys. I'm not going to start this. I'm not going to start it just yet because I want to get a couple of builds that I got started a while back finished and off my bench. I just picked this up because it was on sale, and I've been wanting one, and I wanted to get it before it was too late because I wanted to get the 55 as well. Can't find the 55, but the 57 was handy, so I grabbed it. I'm not partial to either one. I don't care if I build either one. I like them both the same. So it would be really cool if this was the Nomad, though. So that's my goal, is to get a Nomad. The red and white sedan, 2-door sedan, I'd really like to grab one of those. If I see it, I'll the 55, I'll get it. So anyways, we might just build another one. Or if I get it soon enough, this one might become a custom. Was kicking around the idea, removing all this chrome trim and making this a 150. One spear coming across into the door about right here, and then one little piece that comes down right in here. That would be the 150. So I don't know. I'm still debating that. The only problem with that is, from what I'm reading online, they never did make a 150 convertible. No, I can't say that either. They did, but it was so few of them. It was crazy. So I'm thinking, just leave it alone. Leave it as the Bel Air, and then pleat it, So anyways, that's where I'm at with this, guys. I've got a project coming. It's going to be coming real soon. I'll be doing it in stages, obviously, because of cost. But in the meantime, I got to get busy and getting these two other builds. The Ventures T-Bucket, I want to get that done off my bench. And the pickup truck, I want to get that one off my bench as well. So that's where we stand. I just want to give you guys an update. I will talk at you later. I'm glad you guys stopped by. And be good and have a good weekend if I don't see you. Bye.